Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today is a subscriber-requested replay from Artosis as part of the Gauntlet of the Apes tournament. Maybe it's not a tournament, it's just Artosis playing against his viewers, right? So there was one back in August, there was one in June, there was one very recently apparently, and this is going to be Artosis versus Snow. So top right, we've got Snow. He is our Protoss player today here on Nemesis. And in the bottom right, we have a pink Terran. It is Artosis. Under his name, the Zookeeper, which makes sense, right? So his viewers are apes, which is, you know, certain thing that certain segments of the internet like to call themselves. They are GME apes. They're apparently our Artosis fan apes. And yeah, so apparently once in a while Artosis has the apes line up and he plays them one at a time. And Snow was watching and got in, and so this is Artosis versus Snow here on Nemesis. All right, disruption web here in the middle of the map. It's a spider web, or maybe a side panel of an not an X-Wing, a TIE fighter, right? Or maybe, yeah, a TIE fighter. Okay. All right. Making use of the assimilators and the eggs, stacking stuff for these bases and these bases. Wow. Okay. So it's a giant 4-player map, right? Right. So this is your main. This is your natural. High ground. Oh my gosh, why is there high ground above your natural? This is a weird map. This is such a weird map. Tank drops, man. Tank drops. Alright, so let's see what Artosis is doing here. No proxies against Snow. Oh, and apparently Artosis doesn't know who this is, right? He said, I figured it out pretty early on that this was a professional of some kind. So apparently they just used this account, Chad Gambler Ape, so that Artosis has no idea who this is and can adjust to who the player is. And again, Artosis was very nice when I requested this replay, as always. As always, his stream persona is very different from his in real world and in life persona. Come on, SCV, you need to do this. You need to gather some minerals, or maybe some gas. Okay, minerals it is. You need every single advantage that you can have here against Snow. Dragoon being made. All right, singularity charge on the way. We've got a factory as well. So just, you know, very standard build orders here for a TVP. Snow says, everything's cool. Everything's totally cool here, man. What do we got? So yeah, if you're interested in watching more of Artosis play against his subs, and like sometimes Snow's in there, check him out, twitch.tv/Artosis. I think he's got that URL. I don't actually know. I'll put a link to his Twitch in the description and his YouTube channel in the description as well. If that's what you want to see, right? If that's what you're into, is Artosis content. He's on YouTube, he's on Twitch. And if you're a YouTube fan, which you are because you're here, then yeah, it's a good thing for you to see. So Zealot's down, Dragoon's down. And now this is where the micro comes into play. And this is where Artosis is like, okay, all right. Let's see how the micro is. Actually, nothing too crazy here. Little stutter step action. Yeah, Marine dead, Vulture out. Okay, but can you stop the Dragoon? This is the problem. This is really the problem here. So the Zealot's going to die, no problem. Now look, Dragoon sitting up here, top of the ramp, says, you're not going to expand. Vultures aren't killing me. Not until I get Spider Mines out, and you don't have a machine shop. You're not getting tanks either. Because of that. So can 2 Marines and 2 Vultures shove a Dragoon off of this position? I don't know, but 2? Definitely not 2. So he's going to try it anyway. He's going to target, really nice target firing. Pretty good stutter step action here. You know, so that's the thing. Like the stutter step, that clean and that crisp is going to tell Artosis, okay, this is someone who's very scary. Who's very scary and very good at StarCraft. Like your average StarCraft Protoss player is not going to be doing that. Not as well as that was there, right? It's just Dragoon micro. It's just something that Bisu does. Something that obviously, you know, Snow does here. And Rain and any other elite Protoss player these days. Shuttle. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a tell. So Dragoons are up attacking the bunker. This is very traditional stuff. The early Zealot Dragoon pressure, not exactly as super traditional, but hey, these days, more often than not. Spider-Mine's getting researched, and a tank is on the way. So 2 SCVs to repair the bunker of the damage of 2 Dragoons. We can do that basic math while we're casting on stream, no problem. And it's a robotics facility on the follow-up. Is this... I mean, you can't tank drop a or a Terran if you're a Protoss, obviously. But I don't know. Like, maybe setting a couple Dragoons up here would be kind of awesome. I don't know, but tanks have siege mode. If you put one, like, right here, and then you make sure you have vision on this high ground, then Dragoons that unload just get immediately fired upon. I don't know. I'm not sure if Protoss really has an awesome thing here. Lurkers and tanks, though, are fantastic up here, I imagine. Like, Nemesis is a weird map. So, a bit of a Marine tank push-out possibly, but again, beautiful stutter step. Beautifully timed here. Great target firing there, too. And yeah, I mean, this is just so frustrating. You're chasing this stuff down. It's the thing with having slower units. It's like you're trying to use slowlings to chase units down as a Zerg player, and you're like, this is so stupid. Oh. And then the tank! Ah! 2 volleys down from 4 Dragoons. Okay, this is just Artosis getting absolutely outclassed because of course he is. It's Snow. Snow outclasses 99.99999% on the of people on the ladder. It's a 10-kill Dragoon. No big deal, just casually 10-kill Dragoon here, as they do, you know. He's been stealing kills from his friends up here. This one's got 3, so that's nice. I don't know if vultures are out. Just checking to make sure there aren't any zealots for a run by or any such crazy thing. 3rd Nexus warping in here from Snow. And there we go. So we're going for Reavery stuff. Yeah, yep. Reaver on the way now. Robotics facility. Vultures hunting, sniffing around for this 3rd. And they can't get through because only workers can sneak through here, right? So they have to try to kill this egg, which they do 5 damage at a time to, which is not the worst amount of damage we've ever seen in the game of StarCraft, right? That's what Lings do with their basic attack without any upgrades, is 5 damage. So, hey, we're just pretending we're 2 Lings munching on these eggs. And eventually, we'll get there. I think the attack speed of Lings is faster, though, so that's a problem. Another Nexus? Dude. Snow is just out expanding Artosis like crazy right now. Artosis is on 2 base. He's down 39 to 35 total workers. But again, Protoss needs to be up in base count in order to win this matchup. Although I'm fairly sure that Snow could just be 2 base against a 2 base Artosis and win. I mean, again, like anybody really. Artosis has been flirting with S rank recently, as he usually does. Like, he's been playing StarCraft for a very long time, and he is very capable of getting into S rank, but then bad things happen. He loses a few games in a row. He gets knocked back down into A rank, and that's just the nature of the Artosis experience on ladder for the last forever. Which is cool. I mean, sometimes you just are what you are, you know? Will Artosis ever be able to fully, consistently sit in S rank? I don't know. Maybe one day he will, but he's over 40 now, so, and it's just, esports players don't traditionally get a lot better after 40, you know? Don't you know? What is attacking right now? I don't know, but here's the Reaver drop. Bam, there's Goliath out. Very nicely done. These vultures are here. Why is there pink in the middle? Oh, there's a spider mine in the middle, and there's some spider mines over there too, and some spider mines here. Interesting. Yep, Reaver shenanigans. Is this impossible to see on the map? Did they let the players choose their own color, and did Snow intentionally choose this dark gray that is so stupid hard to see on the minimap, especially on this minimap, where the player color is not that far away from this rocky ground, right? So Reaver not getting greedy, right? A lesser Protoss player would be like, I'm going to go for all the SCVs. Oh, maybe that's what he's doing now. SCV pull, beautiful pull there, great. And then, yeah, he'd rather kill a Goliath. You know, just take the easy stuff. Don't go for the home run. Oh, this stupid Scarab. Oh, killed an SCV. I didn't think it would. I really didn't think it would here. 92 to 63 total supply. Yeah, 55 to 43 workers. Reaver ends up dropping in here. Does kill a siege tank. Really nicely done. And this Reaver's going to die, but I don't know. What do you get? Like 8, 9 kills there, possibly even 10. I wouldn't be surprised by that. SCV. A couple more workers down here. A couple tanks. A couple Goliaths. Yeah, it adds up pretty quickly. So this is Snow just being like, you know what's really good and really annoying is elite level shuttle drops with Reavers. You know, it's traditional stuff here is what it is. But I mean, Snow's just on 4 bases right now. Trying to maybe get some turrets up. No, says the Reaver. How about you not get some turrets up? How about you not get some turrets up here either? Cool. Sounds great. I'm glad we could come to an agreement here. How about these siege tanks both die? Says our Reaver. Tank down. SCV fighting. Tank down. Pick up immediately. I'll never forget it. Oh my gosh, no. No. Okay. Artosis isn't going to lose all of his SCVs to one. There you go. Couple are dying here, but that's okay. And that's a GG. Artosis taps out in game one of our sneaky twofer here today. But yeah, definitely Snow just kind of outclassing Artosis, which is an expected outcome. Woof. Imagine matching up against Snow in 2022. Ow. So he just won with River Drops, basically. River Drops are super duper hard to defend, especially in the hands of an elite Protoss player, right? Yes, Falcon. We know, says chat. Hot didgeridoo. Okay. So I've got another Artosis game coming up next. It's going to be a bit of an older one, but I figured if you're here for Artosis content, we'll get you another one to be part of the sneaky twofer. So, yeah, for those of you that were like, man, Artosis survived like 20-plus minutes against Snow. What a Chad. No, he didn't. Snow went River Drops and ruined his life, and that was it. So, yeah, apparently this game was uploaded as part of like a, this whole Artosis versus the Apes kind of a thing. As a YouTube video, a series of games, and this didn't get a whole lot of attention in the video for obvious reasons. So, what's his face? Whoever it was requested this game. I don't remember who it was, but they said I want to see the whole thing because I remember I could see some of the stuff on the YouTube, and Artosis was just like he had a super focused face on the whole time, and he was like biting his lip like he does, and he was really super frustrated, and he wasn't quite sure, how the rest of the game went. And this is how the rest of the game went. Reavers killed a combined like 15 total units. That Dragoon had 10 kills. Still a Chad up here with 10 kills. Just retired on that 10 kill count. And yeah, I'm really surprised can the Vultures not get through this? I'm kind of shocked they didn't go up here, but I guess maybe that's when the drops started. Hang on, I want to see this real fast. Oh. Okay, hang on. So the Dragoon sat up here. And he killed the thing. And so the Vultures never did finish off this second egg. They were attacking it, but then a Dragoon showed up. Got dropped in. Yeah. Or maybe walked through. Okay. And then you just can't see it because it's in the fog of war. So that's not a free area at all. Good. Well, I'm glad we figured that out. So that's your GG. Zookeeper Artosis taps out for game one. Again, don't forget. And what do we got here? 34,000 points from Snow, 22,000 for Artosis. Kill death ratio of a 32-8. Not bad. Not bad for Snow. Oof. Structures raised 3-1. Cool. And then resources, way out resourcing the Terran player. But hey, again, that's normal stuff. We're just going to see more. Just more resources than Terran, as average. All right, so game two is coming up next. Game two is here on Blitz. I got this replay off of Team Liquid's replay upload site on Team Liquid. Apparently, nobody's uploaded anything to it since like 2009. I'm wondering why. Maybe uploads are disabled, but this replay was uploaded by In Control. We missed Jeff, and he said about this game, perhaps the coolest thing I've ever seen. Perhaps. That's what he said. All right, so top left here, we've got ourselves G5, the American Protoss, and at the top right, the American Terran. It is Artosis, who is a media member, and also a really good StarCraft player, which is nice. Somebody observing this is named I like EG5 because he's Protoss. Oh, I like G5 because he's Protoss. I don't know if this is an account that In Control came up with or what, but that kind of sounds like something In Control or Jeff would do in a situation like this to kind of get under Artosis' skin. Either way, it was just nice. In Control has uploaded a bunch of replays out there. I mean, I don't know why it's not used anymore. And again, it's just another memory of our guy, Jeff. Super hilarious. If you haven't watched the StarCraft Holiday Bash from 2019 or whatever it was, you should. I mean, if you have a couple hours to spend, and even more than that, because it was like a multi-day event. But man, it's him. It's day 9. It's tasteless. It's Artosis. Everyone's having a great time. They're all busting Artosis' balls when he's playing his games. I mean, it's so good. Anyway, G5, pretty solid Protoss player. We've seen him do some pretty amazing stuff. He's beaten Idra before. Wait, not Idra. Who am I thinking of? Is it Idra? Yeah, I think he has beaten Idra before on the channel. Anyway, so I'm really curious. That made me curious. I was like, what the heck is In Control talking about? Perhaps the coolest thing I've ever seen. Perhaps. So I don't know if Artosis is going to bust out a killer strategy or like G5 is going to do something nuts that wins. That's why we're here. So game 2 of the Sneaky Twofer is happening. Happening, Captain. And all's well that's going to end well here. So the problem with doing a Sneaky Twofer when there is a, you know, there are 3 players or like 4 different players involved is, what if someone's looking for a G5 game and they can't find it? Oh, I know what I'll do. Maybe I'll put G5 in the title of the video, like at the very end. And that way, if you're searching for a G5 StarCraft game, you'll find this. And at first, you'll be like, what? What is this? And maybe you'll scroll through and be like, aha! G5 wasn't here after all. Hey, if this is you, I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. Like, I'm posting this in September of 2022, but I don't know, like in 2023 or 24, if someone clicked on this because they were like, a G5 game, neat. And then they're like, why is it Artosis versus Snow? And then they scrolled through and found this. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I'm curious to know if anyone actually did that, okay? Okay. Anyway, what is happening here? Nothing crazy at all. Barracks, cool. Factory, neat. Gateway, Cybernetics Core is upgrading Singularity Charge. Awesome. So this is as gosh darn standard as you're ever going to get in a PvT. Nothing about this is varying in any way from how this matchup usually works. So I am curious if In Control was maybe being funny when he wrote this comment about it being the coolest thing he's ever seen, or maybe we're just not there yet. Maybe we're not there yet, which happens, I guess. So Dragoon says, it will take me 8 hits to kill this stupid SCV. But by golly, he'll die. He will die under my watchful eye. Do Dragoons have eyes? I'm realizing. How does this work? Like, I know it's a zealot reincarnated, sort of, or like an injured zealot inside of a mechanical structure body like this. How, like, are there just sensors on the outside? Is that how Dragoons work? I guess so. There must be just like, maybe it's like infrared sensors, and this is some pretty good Dragoon. I like this a lot. And get him, get him, get him. Oh, almost killed him before he got in here and saw there wasn't a second base. So look at this. We're getting Citadel of Adun. We're getting Robotics Facility, but Artosis got the scout out that there's not a second base coming up. Alert, alert, danger, Will Robinson, danger. So we're going to get a Robotics Facility. Oh, Templar Archives. Is this just straight up? We're going to drop some DTs in your face and see how you handle that quickly. Make an academy. Get an engineering bay up. There are some things you need to do here, Artosis. What is this Marine doing? Looks checking for proxies, I guess. He's like, maybe G5 ninja'd me. No, he did not ninja you. He's one-basing your face right now, dude. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be DT drops. Simply put, DT drops. What is this going to be? Supply depot. That doesn't help. An academy would be neat. Bob's Guns is open. Double open. It's like a garage. Like you pull your car in and then load your car up with guns. That's how many guns you buy from Bob's Guns. You don't go in there and get one. You have to bring your whole car in, get your car loaded up. That's how it is in the Kaprulu sector. They really, you know, there's Zerg infestations. There's Protoss attacks, man. You got to have your guns. Guns, 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 guns. Let's see. Vulture speed. Double machine shop up. Cool. That's very neat. Probe came in. Throws down a pylon to block the expansion attempt, which I don't know how much Artosis was planning on doing that. That's an engineering bay. Okay, neat. But guess what? 2 DTs are almost going to pop out of these gateways. Yo, yo, yo. DTs into house. Here they are. And there's a shuttle going to pop out of this robo facility real fast. Is there another? Oh, Marine pops in. Doesn't see anything other than, again, the utter lack of a second base. Sure, it's warping in now, but what did you do in all that time? Engineering bay done. And turret construction. There it is. Turret construction coming in. Excellent. Okay, okay, okay. So, where is the turret being built? Right there. Nice. Fine and everything. All right, we'll see what G5 manages to get done here. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe this is the thing In Control was super excited about back in 2008. So many years ago. So the turret makes itself known. The DT could just, there you go. Just unload here, buddies. La 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 la. No turrets for you. We're going to kill this SCV. Why are we hacking away at a command center? That's a weird target to go after, guys. Yeah, kill that SCV. What? Why? Why? Oh. All right. No second base, Artosis. Take that. How dare you try to get a second base against me? I am the great G5. And he's like, you still can't kill me. Dude, this is so annoying. I mean, it's not getting inside the mineral line because there's a turret covering most of it. Spider mines are up. Spider mine kill. Triple spider mine kill. Okay, that was sick. Maybe that's what In Control is so excited about. That DT got 3 spider mine kills. That doesn't happen. Wow. Okay, so this is... Ooh, what was that? Did he just... He just made the spider mines kill each other. Oh, took some shots from the vultures there. Dude! G5! Okay. Oh, there's a turret over here, too. So you're denying the second base of Artosis. Hardcore. Meanwhile, siege mode's on the way. More dragoons being produced. So, I mean, this is wicked cool for sure. Look at this. Look at this play. No way. No way. He got that one to detonate without killing him. Okay, that's a crazy micro trick. Dude, my estimation of G5 has just gone up about 8 million%. I have never seen a Protoss do any of those things before. Usually it's like, oh no, spider mines, and then you die. If you're a DT. G5 was like, nah. I'm going to make them kill each other. I'm going to make them kill vultures and tanks and stuff. I'm going to get a spider mine to detonate on me, but I'll be back safely inside the shuttle when it does. Fair. I mean, In Control is not wrong. Dude, this second base is just ill-fated. It is an ill-fated experience. So Artosis is like, well, I guess I'll just keep making factories. Who needs 2 bases? Oh, he's trying to splash damage. Yeah, trying to fire on his own vultures so it kills the DT. Oh my gosh. The micro potential. Look at this. Oh, and he makes... No. No, did he die that time? He died that time. Ah, he got too close to the sun. Get this DT. He's got full health. He could do more of that stuff. G5 is just like sitting here in disbelief. I can't believe my DT died right there. That's horrible. Très horrible. All right, cool. So it's 80 to 54 supply for G5. Artosis doesn't have a second base, but again, G5 doesn't have a third. So that's a good thing. It's a nice diner up here on Blitz. There's an X in the middle. I don't know. This is a weird map. Have I ever cast a game on this map before? I don't know. Dude. Oh my gosh, this DT is Zeratul. No, the other one was Zeratul. This one's like Rajagal. She's a DT, right? I think she's a Dark Templar. Yeah, in lore she is. Is her model a DT? I think it is. I don't remember. Whatever. This is hilarious. So yeah, 94 to 62 supply. G5 is up. He needs to go, I kind of feel like. If he can sit down here and deny this base forever, he just kind of wins the game. Third base coming in from G5 bottom left, which, I mean, if he can get that up and saturated, he just kind of won the game entirely. G5 is supply blocked. He didn't foresee losing this pylon, apparently. I like how... What the heck? Is that SCV building this? No. There was... The missile turret started construction here. I don't know if the SCV died or what, but whatever. Another DT down? Yep, another DT down. Dude, that was sick. Man, this... My gosh. Well, shoot. I was hoping this was just more of a really standard TVP. I guess I shouldn't have expected that with In Control's note, but like, wow, that was amazing. G5 messing around and doing some cool stuff. Storm's on the way from G5. Excellent. He's got no upgrades on his Dragoons or his Zealots. No mech upgrades are done either. Neither is any player working on upgrades. I don't know if that's the meta in 2008. It was like, who needs upgrades? Upgrades are for total chumps. I mean, we're getting upgrades like Siege Mode and Spider Mines and Zealot Legs and Dragoon Range and stuff. We're just not getting Attacker Armor upgrades today at all, which I find confuddling, because you have the money for it. At least Artosis does right now. Oop, Ob's down. Flew too close to the sun there. He's got to back up Obs, though, because of course he does. Group of Zealots heading a different path here. Yeah, so that tank count isn't huge, but for this stage of the game, it'll do. It'll do, pig. These Zealots, man, just up and down and around just to get here. Whatever. I mean, I guess it's more of a... Oh, I guess Zealots can fit through this and Dragoons can't. That would be the play, right? Right. So what is it? 40 to 34 workers. Artosis is macroing like a mad dog. That's the thing. He was allowed to macro, right? G5 didn't do anything to really kill the tanks. The stuff that G5 was doing was cool, but not exactly going to put him ahead in a game, right? DT's being all crazy. It's just playing with fire against spider mines and removing, you know, 5, 6, 7 of them is cool, but it doesn't help you with your goal of winning the game here. So, man, I love that supply depot wall. Holy crap, that's good. Storm drops Artosis' mineral line. That was pretty good. Knocks him down to 29 SCVs. He's 5 behind G5 now. Stormed his own High Templar there a little bit too, but hey, sometimes that happens. Occupational hazard. So, I mean, look at this. Mining at the third. It's 35 probes here for G5. He's probing up more and more. Yeah, man. That was awesome. G5 was not in a great place before that attack, but that storm drop was perfect. Perfection. 4th base on the way from G5 here, too. All right. So, I mean, we love Artosis. But, you know, most of the games I've cast of his on this channel, I feel like have been wins, especially recently. So, giving us an Artosis loss or two today is not the worst thing in the world, right? I think everyone's pretty much okay with it. You've got to mix in the losses. Like I always say on the Sunday streams, if you're going to send me replays at falconpaladin@gmail.com, the subject of Brood War to cast on Sundays, live here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern. And, you know, if you sent me a few wins already, maybe send me a loss so people aren't like, it's a Falcon, you know, if I send my own replays in. It's a Falcon replay. He always wins. It's boring. There's no suspense at all. And guess what Artosis is doing? Drop! Mech drop, baby! 5 drop ships. Being like, G5 probably isn't ready for this. Oh my gosh. All right. That High Templar have any storm? I don't know. He's dead now. Look at this tank position, though. That's sick. You can mess with the main base. You can mess with the natural base from here. The tanks aren't quite sure even what to fire on. Oh, this is amazing. 106 to 100 total supply. Dislodging these tanks. Spider Mines on the field. Is this part of In Control's love of this game? Is this drop with these Spider Mines on the field? And G5's like, I don't, guess I'll Zealot drop your faces then. But Vultures come and pick them off. So there is no friendly fire tank splash. And some of these tanks are unsieged anyway. So everybody eats just dirt there on that ramp. And if G5 can dislodge this, which it looks like he certainly cannot, because holy crap, this was a difficult position to get rid of. Wow. Artosis, loving it. Maybe this is an Artosis loss followed up by an Artosis win, because he's up 96 to 48 supply right now. Yeah, I mean, look, G5 can't get through this, not by any stretch of the imagination. The supply depot wall, the tank count is still back there. And that's it. G5 taps out. Bam. Sucker. And Artosis wins. You know what? In Control, I agree with you. That game was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Perhaps. The little shenanigans with the DTs, picking off SCVs, killing command centers, forcing Spider Mines to kill each other and not him, forcing the Spider Mine alone to detonate itself and not him. Insane. Insane plays there. And this denial of the natural base for so long. But then Artosis' super cool Doom drop, which wasn't really a Doom drop in the sense that it was all of the units, but it was a bunch of units. Wow. Just coming over here, dropping in a position where you could threaten the natural directly and threaten everything in the main base. Brings Vultures along too. Sick. Sick, sick. I mean, as a Protoss, what do? You have to see this coming and shut it down. This is not something you can be like, well, my army's over here, and I have to walk past all these tanks and walk up this ramp and come around a corner and then deal with them. They just 7 kills, 5 kills, 5 kills, 8 kills. Yeah, these are killer siege tanks, man. Good stuff. That was pretty... I mean, is that a viable strategy in 2022 as a Terran? I guess the question is, do the enemy see it coming, right? 53,000 points for Artosis, 47 for G5, kill death ratio of 64 to 42, and outproduced the Protoss, too. So, I mean, that's it. Man, just macroed the heck out of it. G5 with too fancy on the micro. G5 did outspend Artosis, however, because he had the extra bases, just by a couple thousand there in 15 minutes, which traditionally is enough, but yeah, Artosis's drop was just magnifique. Oh, incredible. That was a lot of fun. So, fun Artosis twofer, yeah? I think it was. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and an Artosis sneaky twofer. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.